Yeah, it's been turbulent for all of us involved in professional sport. So whether that's rugby, football, cricket, horse racing or snooker, we've all had our ups and downs. So we're on that journey as well, and we're looking to get spectators in as soon as possible. But we'll work closely with Premiership Rugby and the DCMS to make sure that that's done safely and in a secure way. In terms of where we're at for this venue itself, we've been preparing the site and we've been open by arrangement for people to come in and use it. You may see one or two athletes running around at the moment, and they're operating with the parameters that England Athletics have put in place, for example. But we'll prepare it. We've gone above and beyond some of the minimum operating standards that both the government and Premiership Rugby have set up. We'll work with partners such as Rentokil initial, and they'll put in some detailed assessments across the site and make sure that the disinfectant services that they prepare and install and operate around the building and structures is fitting for some of the most valuable and best rugby players in the world. So the training ground's a separate venue to here. They're up in St Albans, but they're currently at stage 2 of the Elite Sport Return to Training Protocol that the government and Premiership Rugby have put in place. When they come back here for their first game, which is on the 20th of August against Harlequins, they'll go into stage 3, return to domestic competition, which means we need to zone the stadium, protect players under their PCR testing. So they're tested more regularly. And that allows us to create a secure environment to allow them to operate and return to playing. We want to provide a safe and secure venue for when spectators return, and we'll do that under a reduced capacity initially, and then when we're ready we'll open up gates and look forward to having a full crowd once again. I think we're very much looking forward. What's happened in the past has happened in the past. We all know where we stand, and it's about a new chapter and moving forward. So we're very much excited, new challenges ahead, and obviously with COVID-19 there's an extra challenge to overcome, and the club's overcome challenges in the past and we'll overcome them in the future as well.
Yeah, it's a very big operation. What we're trying to do is support Saracens Rugby Club in getting the public and the players back into the stadium, and to start making sure that it's safe for people to access the site again. So we've used the UVC, so ultraviolet light and a C-band. We've been using that to disinfect. That has a UV is naturally occurring with the sun, but we've reproduced it in the lamp to disinfect environments that maybe where you can't use a liquid or a chemical application of disinfectant. So the areas where we can utilise the UVC in there, it basically breaks down the DNA of the microorganisms. So the bacteria and the viruses are broken down, so they can't reproduce. Therefore, making them inert if they were to be picked up. Yeah. So we have a chemical disinfectant diluted with water. And it's sprayed. It gives it a rapid, certainly with the mist blower, the space mist blower that we used, it gives a rapid coverage of a large area. So an open area like the stands we're in, are covered very quickly with a good disinfection, and it passes through all the seating area, to disinfect that and make that safe as well. I think potentially it's the variety of environments. So you have the internal, so the office space, the boxes. You've got the exposed seating arrangements where, if the crowds are allowed to come back into, they will want to know that they're going to be safe coming to watch the game of rugby, and that's primarily what we're trying to achieve in there. So any open spaces, this is why we have this armoury of multiple application methods to hopefully satisfy most businesses, that we can come up with a solution and use now processes.